Today, the head of NASA visited Pasadena and was asked what Southern California means to space exploration. He said, "Is breathing necessary for life? That's how crucial this region is." And now scientists at JPL are working on something else that's never been tried before. NASA is testing the process of returning samples from Mars. Right now, the rover named Perseverance is on the surface collecting dirt. A future mission will send those samples off the red planet towards an orbiter in outer space that will catch the samples, carry them back towards Earth, and send them on a journey traveling at over 150 miles per hour towards our planet. This is the size of one of the samples. They eventually go into this. They put the top on top of it and hope that that's able to stay intact.
So this is a first of its kind mission.
Dmitry Labko is a mechanical engineer at JPL. He says we've never transported anything off the red planet before. These samples expected to return to Earth from Mars in the 2030s. They could teach us a lot about life as we know it.
A lot easier to bring the samples here than to bring our labs over there and our people over there at this point.
NASA's administrator visiting JPL in Pasadena to see the progress firsthand.
You've got a diamond right here in Southern California called the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, which makes the impossible possible.
Before Bill Nelson was a longtime Democratic senator from Florida, he was a NASA astronaut who spent time in space. Can you talk about what goes through your mind when you see this technology here today?
Whenever we see this technology and technology developments in other NASA centers, the three of us who have flown would like to climb back on the top of a rocket. However, my critics would like me to go on a one-way trip.
Also on hand, Republican Congresswoman Yoon Kim and Democratic Congresswoman Judy Chu.
This is a long-term project that needs continued support from Congress, and that means additional support.
We must invest in this, and I look forward to supporting JPL and NASA in every way possible.
This type of project should be bipartisan.
3, 2, 1.
This is one of many exciting projects NASA is working on. Just last week, they announced the astronauts expected to orbit the moon within the next year or so. And Christine, the big part of that mission of trying to go to the moon is to be able to figure out how to go farther so they can eventually get people to go to Mars.
But you're saying 2030s?
2033 is when they expect that to come back.
I feel like it's big when I hear that.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.